So guys, right now what I'm doing is I'm driving to Phoenix. Now that doesn't seem that special, but this is a metaphor. Are you willing to get out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to go the extra mile? Are you willing to drive to your success? I don't know what's going to actually transpire at the end of my journey, but I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to take that journey. And the most important thing is when you do take that journey, enjoying it on the way is the most important thing. I have the opportunity to go to this amazing event, and I don't know what's going to transpire, but what I will tell you is that I'm going to take the opportunity. The real question is, are you going to take the opportunity? I really like using metaphors and, concepts like that. So I'm driving through life, right? This is my life. Everything's rolling by. As you can see, things are flying by, and I hit this roadblock. Now what I can do is I can get aggressive, I can switch lanes, I can change, I can honk, I can flip this guy off. Or what a successful person will do is they'll sit and they'll wait and they'll look and they'll observe and they'll wait for the right opportunity and the right time to act. That's what's so critical about business. When you get stuck behind a roadblock, people get frustrated and upset, and that's when things go wrong. But right now, I'm just buying my time, I'm watching the road of life, and I'm waiting to see what will happen next. That's the most important thing. Don't get angry, don't get aggressive, be patient, and wait for your opportunity to strike. So we've made it to the event, and I actually pulled a really special person out of the crowd. His name's Nathan, and he's actually the one that is not the CEO, that's Travis, but he's also his right-hand man. He's the one that puts all this together. He's a success manager. And I'm actually going to spotlight you a little bit because this man is a very humble man, but he's a very, very successful man. And one of the things is Brand X, where I am. I'm at a Brand X event. Travis Brady, awesome dude. This guy is one of 12 people that brought the Gigafactory to Arizona, Apple Gigafactory though. This is what's cool about networking is you get the opportunity to sit down, talk to people that you might have never met, and you can go to the Zooms, you can do the virtual thing. It's not like you don't have to do the physical thing, but when you get in person and you actually meet someone face to face, that energy connection, we were just talking about some energy, right? We were just talking about the universe and how it provides. The universe will provide if you let it. So if you want to take that next step and you want to get out there into the world's going to give back. So Nathan, tell me a little bit about what got you involved with like your entrepreneurial career. What started your entrepreneurial style? You know what's interesting, right? I got this scar on my hand right here, and when I was a personal trainer, this is where me and Travis find a lot of common ground. Is that we come from the fitness industry. So I was in the military 5.5 years. Thank you for your service. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Medically discharged. I'm 100% totally and irreparable, apparently. And I didn't have many options. So at the time I was 90%, did my personal training, got the hand injury, and that pushed me out into not having to rely on corporate or not rely on a job. Right. Because I left the military, I left my service just to do a job. Right. And that was never really me. I've been gun against the grain. I've never really been one to fit the mold. Okay. I say all the time, like I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm the shot of whiskey. Well, you're an entrepreneur. One of the things about entrepreneurialism for me is I tell people, if you want to be an entrepreneur, think of your mindset. You're climbing this huge mountain. Yeah. And at the top of this mountain, you need to get down. So you jump off and you try to assemble an airplane on the way down. Putting your parachute together on the way down. And hope that you don't hit rock bottom. Hope that you just go and you pull out right at the last. Is that not entrepreneurialism? Yeah, it is. You're on the edge of failure. People look at Tyler's Coffees and they see all this success and they see, he's got the material things. But really what it is it was the 1-bedroom apartment, the ramen, the mattress, can't afford furniture. All of this stuff brought us to where we're at now, right?
Yeah, and like I can and can't relate to that, right? I'm also like a very blessed person to be in entrepreneurship, right? I've got a guaranteed paycheck every month because I'm 100% disabled, right? I have a reason to try more because it's not enough, right? You look at the government, you look at the world. No, hell no.
Right.
I'd go insane, and I have many times, but that's part of what got me in entrepreneurship was like I don't think I've ever really been that guy to get a job, right? It's like I didn't go to college, I went to war. I didn't get off,
That's a different level,
it's like I got divorced, but still found a personal training job as a side hustle because I was a bodybuilder at the time to make sure my children were provided for. You know what I'm saying? Like entrepreneurship for me is the journey or the initiation of man or father or leader. Right? Like for me, it's always been there. It just has always looked different ways. Like for Christ's sake, when I was a teenager, I was selling things that I shouldn't have been having, and I was running my own business. That's what I did to survive. But like entrepreneurship is for me the path of reintegration, the remembering of self, the remembering of power. And and it's been more of a personal journey.
Remembering of self, remembering of power is what got you through all of this.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, I lost my hand as a professional bodybuilder.
Wow. 4
tendons, radial median nerve, it's a $250,000 hand. And I didn't have my body anymore. So I had to be with my mind. And it wasn't until I was almost about to take my life where I got a call, got invited to Landmark, started learning about stories and rackets and leadership. They started presenting business opportunities, and I started thinking differently. Right? So over the last, that was what, 2017?
Right.
So for the last 8 years, right, whether it's me speaking on stages or whether it's my book or whether it's doing success management with Travis, right? It's like I work with people now. I partner with people, and I just want to help people, man.
Do you remember, and maybe not you, but for me, I would take out my card and hope that I had enough money to pay for dinner.
I've done that so many times.
You're like I'm hoping that the waiter or waitress doesn't come back.
I only get 1 bar LTE and my bank app is not loading. So, you know what I mean?
And they come back and
every
like,
time
I'm sorry,
in a
it's
Marriott.
been declined. Is there another card?
Yeah.
That's the thing about entrepreneurs is we live on the edge so that we can have what we have. So kind of fast forward. Been doing this for 23 years, and now I've got a couple shekels to rub together. I got enough money to go out to dinner, and now I'm looking to help back.
Right.
I'm looking to help people, and it's really truly not about the money. And there's a lot of people out there that are into self-help, wellness, and stuff like that, and they're fantastic people. But I'm here to just support and help. Support and help.
Well, that's why I like what you said about being obtainable. Like before we were talking here, it's like I was like, wait a minute, relatable, and you're like, no, obtainable.
Yes.
Because now in the landscape and what we've seen in maybe the coaching industry the last 5 years, right, and AI, right, everybody looks the same, walks the same, talks the same, sounds the same, has really interestingly curated products that actually match the competitors, and without realizing that the digital landscape has all been a monetizing opportunity, and there aren't many people of integrity who have the best interests of others, because everything becomes about their business and not the impact that they're making or the families that they're saving or the children that they're are bringing their parents back home just through the work that they're doing. Because most kids are fucking sitting at home right now with absent parents, right? But people like you, right, who are able to serve those parents, because guess what? Those parents put all their money into their family, into their children's well-being. I've got 4 kids. Been there a lot. And like, it's the work like that. If it weren't for somebody like you to sit down and say, hey, Nathan, you know what? I'll work with you for $100 an hour. $100 a month. Right. And then, mind you, this is 5, 7, 8 years ago when the economy is different. But if it weren't for that one person to say, hey, it's not about the money for me. Right. But seeing where they are now, right? They're that person who I was working with, right? $1 million clients.
And that's the thing. it really isn't about the money anymore to me, because I've built my success, I've built my wealth. Now it's about giving back, and that's what I really want to do. And so I'm glad you've done it. Keep up, make it happen. You're God's children. We're all God's children, and I see the blessings that you are bestowing on other people. Thank you. It's exciting, man. So
thank you, Tyler.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and even before this, it was pretty cool too, because Travis, right, founder of Brown X, introduced us, and he's like, oh yeah, he's got 7-figure coffee company. I said, wait, which one? He goes, Tyler's Coffee. I was like, oh, Tyler's Coffee. I was like, dude, I got a bag on my counter. This is cool. And I've been drinking your stuff for years, man.
Thanks, man.
So it's really cool to meet the person behind the brand. Right? And like even what you're saying is like you're becoming a mentor.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And you're going to help a lot of people, man. I know it.
Well,
I'm excited to see what you do too, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Yeah.
This is super cool.
Together we can make it happen.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Iron sharpens iron.
I've got the best fucking dude you're ever gonna fucking meet. This is Boston Dave.
What's up, everybody? How are you?
Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. Boston and I, we go back. But the thing is this guy, you're like the cool uncle that just loves partying, you know? In like,
Yes.
He's the funniest guy. He's the most entertainment. Bro,
Thanks, brother.
We've smoked weed together.
A lot.
Yeah.
And we may or may not smoke more.
Yeah, exactly. We just started loading up a bowl and we started smoking. We started shooting the shit. We had an amazing time.
Oh, yeah. Man, I love chatting, one with a friend, right? But also a fellow business owner and entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because the journey's hilarious. It's the best. It's the worst.
It's the best.
It's the craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
But I love being able to talk to a friend that is on that path, right? That we're on that journey together.
Thank you, my brother.
And especially, when smoking and chatting.
Right,
That's always good.
right.
Creativity. Whew, watch out.
Oh, yeah.
And then with some of that fucking bomb-ass Tyler's coffee
Yeah.
to fucking keep it going, man. Love that shit.
You run literally the best networking event in Arizona.
Thank you.
Called
Wicked Awesome Happy Hour.
Wicked Awesome Happy Hour.
Yep. It's a wicked awesome time. I'm not from here, obviously.
No.
And
No.
like shitloads of other people that move here,
Yeah.
I was never the new kid where I grew up, right? I already had friends, family, blah, blah, all that shit. Then you come to a new place and you're in business and you don't know anybody. So people are the engine that drives business.
Yes.
And I had no people. So I had to get people as fast as I fucking could so they could buy shit from me. I thought. It's not about that though, right? It's actually about the relationships. So I went to everybody else's stuff. It's good to meet everybody at networking events.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I used to throw some bomb-ass parties in fucking high school. I'm gonna throw parties here. And they were like, you don't know anybody. I'm like, it doesn't even matter. People are gonna come to a party. So, Wicked Awesome Happy Hour was born March of 2014.
Wait, you go so fast past that. How many people are gonna know? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be a fucking
doesn't
party.
matter. It's gonna be a fucking party.
It doesn't fucking matter. People are just gonna show up. And that's like entrepreneur 101.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't need to know the how. I just need to know what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that I'm gonna do it.
Right.
And fucking nothing is gonna get in my way. And
tenacity.
And he will draw everything I need to get to that point as long as it's in alignment with him.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
So the night before Wicked Awesome, I thought it was like gonna just be like a lead gen thing, right? I needed people.
Sure.
I was doing life insurance and annuities at the time. And I was like, yeah, that'd be
That's so
cool.
not you, by the way. That's so
I'll tell you what, I'm the funnest fucking insurance agent you ever thought about fucking meeting.
Absolutely.
And you would never think of that. Retirement planning, business funding, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So Wicked Awesome the night before, I had a dream and he was like, oh, this is your ministry. And I'm like, that's fucking funny. I'm like, we're gonna be doing shots, we're gonna be smoking blunts and shit. I'm like, it's awesome, I love it. But he was right, it was.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, you've helped people with your Wicked Awesome Happy Hour.
Yes.
Like you were telling me the things that you've done, just bringing people together.
Yeah.
Like you've stopped suicides for this shit, dude. I mean, you
crazy,
brought people that like needed to have the help, and they couldn't find it, and they met these people, and boom.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
And
it's so good.
It's crazy to think and to say, but there's people that are still in this plane of existence that wouldn't have been had they not come to a happy hour.
Right.
Right. And then also, help with business stuff and getting some people elected and everything like that. It's kind of important.
Tell the camera, man. That's insane. Like, tell the people what you've done.
So not being from here, I'm Italian, I'm from Boston. The Mafia has a good idea on a lot of things, not everything.
Hey, yo, Bobby. Hey.
I'm not part of that fam. One of the things that's a good thing to do is when you're part of a community and you grow to a certain point, right? Money isn't the huge motivator anymore, although it's very important and it's a great tool and it's wonderful to have, it's awesome.
Right.
But when you get to a point, you're like, okay, now what else can I do to help control how much of my money I get to keep?
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna help people get elected that feel the same way I do about business at least. And so candidates started to show up at the early Wicked Awesome happy hours. I would make sure that they met the people they needed to meet. They would meet major donors, like all kinds of different stuff, their campaign people. And it was so cool to get a shout out from stage from various politicians that were like, Dave, Wicked Awesome happy hour, thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. And it's like, it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you built a tribe.
Yes.
I went to one of his amazing Wicked Awesome happy hours, and we're actually definitely going to come up and see you at the Wicked Awesome happy hour.
Shiv is going to be nuts. Holy shit.
It's going to be off the fucking chain, man.
It's just going to be insane.
So, but the love that this man has created for everyone to show up and be their authentic self.
Yeah.
Bro.
All are welcome.
That's so good.
Like, it's funny. I love that abundance mindset and all that is a catchword now.
Yeah.
That's what I started with in 2014.
Okay.
When I started Wicked Awesome in 2014, networking was way different here. Everybody had their kingdom, their tribe, and no, don't go to this shit, that's that guy, don't go to this shit.
No, bro, you broke down
and
all
I was
those
like,
fucking walls.
Fuck that whole shit.
Yeah, you broke down all those fucking
Yeah.
walls. You brought everyone together.
Yep.
And you said, and you sold me, it was a funny story. You're more than welcome to say it. You fucking said, hey, keep that bullshit out of here.
Yeah, that's right.
Come in here.
We don't do that.
Don't do that.
So one of the early ones, a friend of mine was going through a divorce. I hadn't been through a divorce yet. I've been through 2 now. It's a motherfucker. If you are an open person and they're not afraid to feel all of the pain and misery, it's beautiful what you learn and who you become at the other side of that. So one of my friends, came there and it was an early Wicked Awesome and he was hurting, and I was like, brother, I'm so sorry, man. It hurts my heart that you feel like that. And then he kept going and I was like, you know what? I don't want to sound like an ass or anything like that. And I feel terrible that you're going through this. I know that was your whole life.
Right.
But shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Just shut up. Go collect yourself or fucking leave. One of the two. And get into a space that you can actually have some fun here and connect with people.
Well,
if not, leave.
That's life 101, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you right now, all the shitstorm that's coming at me right now.
Right.
In all my businesses.
Yeah. That's part of business.
Or I can shut the fuck up.
Right.
I can shut the fuck up. I can go live my life.
And
I can go make things happen.
Yeah.
Because no one, people would say, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm great. And if I wasn't, you wouldn't listen.
Right.
And
there's appropriate times to talk about that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I had to check my friend because he was my friend and I love him.
Yeah.
Love isn't always kind and gentle and fuzzy, especially when you're Italian from Boston. Love is, you're a fucking idiot.
It's real.
And you need to fix your fucking self.
Yeah.
Because I love you.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I wouldn't say anything,
Exactly.
right? So I was like, bro, this place ain't about that shit.
Yeah.
So fucking lock it up or get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And like a year and a half later, I happened to be walking through Wicked Awesome. And this guy, I hear as I'm walking by, hey bro, this place ain't about that shit. You gotta fucking either leave or get to a space that you can have fun. And I was like, and I totally forgot that dude was even there. Everybody's always watching even when they're not watching, So it was just so cool. And now the tribe really protects the environment. It's about abundance. It's about peace. It's about love. Although I'm a veteran, war fighter, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's about love, peace, acceptance. Yeah. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is encouraged to hang out. Yeah. And you know what? People sort themselves out. There are people that'll show up one time and they're like, ooh, I'm not used to this. I'm like, cool. You can get used to it or you can get the fuck out. It's cool. Part of the abundance mindset is not being afraid to lose because there's so many people.
Yeah.
It's not being a dick and chopping them off. It's being real. And choosing, right?
Yeah. My father doesn't have that abundance mindset, right? And growing up, I kind of, you're a project or you are a product of your own environment.
Yep.
And I used to think that abundance was unattainable. And it was like, oh, well, the rich are over here, but we're poor. My grandfather was really rich, and I'll never ever say otherwise. I mean, he showed me how to fucking live life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But my family was poor. And I always had this non-abundance mindset. And then when I got into business, I started getting a little bit more, but it was still hard.
Yes.
People, I can't tell you how many times people were like, the fuck's acid free coffee? I'm not interested.
Right.
Like, no.
Tyler's Coffee, get it in your fucking face as fast as you can. No acid, all coffee.
But if I didn't have that abundanceness, and that's not a word, but fuck it, we're gonna call it abundanceness.
Totally.
If I didn't have that abundanceness, then I would never have had the opportunity to have that interaction with a gentleman that I've never met in my life that says, hey, I tried your product, I love it.
Yeah.
But because I'm abundant and I say, well, shit, I'm gonna put it out there in the whole world and for the whole world to have.
Yeah, and because I grew up in poverty and violence and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you did.
And you can grow up in scarcity, even extreme scarcity, but you can grow out of that.
Yeah.
Even when I had, a financial reset, 2 of them, 3 of them, I still was abundant up here. I didn't let that state I was in of physical lack and scarcity affect the mindset of abundance.
Right.
And what happens is when you stay there and you stay locked in, whatever you lost, you make back way faster.
Tenfold.
And it's amazing.
Make back tenfold.
But you just true to yourself, true to that mindset.
Yeah.
Because that's how you win. I mean, I love winning. I'm very competitive with myself now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the dude that threw at my son at a father-son baseball game because he was standing too close to the fucking plate. I'll brush him back, get out of the way. But I was that competitive before. I'm still, but it's with myself.
Well, and that's how you became a 7-figure man. Like, you're so successful because, like, look at you. You're wearing a fucking, and now it is 4th of July. You're wearing a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Usually I'd be all suited up. Actually, earlier today, I met with Economic Development and Tourism for Chandler about the World Cup next year. That's right. You heard it here first. World Cup 2026.
You heard it first here. World Cup.
Yep. We're doing activations and some other cool FIFA stuff. And one of my companies, we're hosting.
World Cup is going to be hosted in Phoenix.
Yes, and I and Red are the hosts. So we'll talk about sponsorship and activations and all that kind of shit. And then we're in charge of like 3 other cities as well. Who knew? Just do it, right? It's like, my buddy was like, yeah, man, I'm going to fill out an app for FIFA to host the World Cup. I was like, I don't know anything about it.
No way.
I was like, go nuts, bro. I don't care. And then they called us and they were like, you got it. And I was like, fuck, all right. Let's do it.
Like, literally, that's all it takes in business is like,
fortune favors the bold. Be bold in everything.
Be bold.
Make bold moves. Make bold mistakes. Make bold corrections.
Yeah.
Fucking get out of your head and take action.
Yep.
No matter what it is. Just take action. And if you're wrong, course correct. It's all good. Once a train is rolling, it's easier to keep it rolling than stop that motherfucker and do something else. No, just go.
Keep going.
Keep going, brother. Thanks. Good job.